was always really interested in the environment, and no one I really knew took it that seriously, and then this group popped up and I was like, well yeah, I meet a group of people that feel the same that I do, so I definitely have a lot more confidence to go out and do more stuff and speak to more people, and yeah, just gave me a lot more people skills. I've made a lot more friends.
Today we're in the At Home Youth Centre in Airdrie. This is North Lanarkshire's only dedicated youth work facility. So they've kind of redesigned some of the space out the back, and they've built with the money outdoor classroom, and they're doing some planting out there just to kind of make sure that in future young people can maybe grow their own food here, help biodiversity by growing different plants and learn more about that. So that's what some of the money will be spent on.
I think the one thing that young people bring is passion. I'm not saying that not other people are passionate about it, but they make part of the Climate Change North Ayrshire Steering Group, which is a lot of kind of high directors, etc. The young people are always putting their agenda items across and talking about climate change and how it affects young people. And I think the young people as well, they're very vocal in terms of how we can be doing things better, greener, smarter. So it's been quite a learning curve for us, thinking about how do we embed sustainability into our youth work practice, so they've definitely been at the forefront of that. I think the volunteering alone has been a massive benefit to them, but you see them getting involved in other community projects as well. So we have one young person who's now really heavily involved with our clean-up crew, which is the beach cleans and the kind of litter picking, that kind of stuff. We have a young person who's really keen to look at having more young beekeepers, hence why we have the bee bombs, that kind of thing, but they're always kind of looking to get more young people involved in that. And I just think that the young people could have definitely grown in confidence in terms of pushing that agenda and not being afraid to kind of say, I don't want that to happen, I want this to be done better, I want this to be done that way, and people are listening to them, which is always what you want.
Climate change is always going to be an issue, but on the other hand, there are always going to be people like me who will come together and to do something about it. It's us that it's going to affect the most, so we need to be the ones to make a change and have our voices heard on what we feel like is going to impact us.
One of the things as a youth worker that I'm quite keen to do is to raise awareness of the climate issues as well, because every time we do these workshops with young people, we always hear they don't know anything about it, they don't get this from schools or anything like that. So it's a good way for them to kind of do these wee workshops and activities and to boost their knowledge and understanding and the difference they can make.
We have a lot of ideas, and we're the future, so you should be listening to us more.
Working with schools is definitely something we want to do, just because if you're trying to solve a problem that's going to happen or affect more future generations, you want to start at the basic level for them and then sort of educate them as they grow up on the issues that will affect them in their future.